Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And music down. There we go. All right. So, whippy whip guy is going to whoop some booty, rockin' whale.
Yeah, did he hit me?
Oh, absolutely he did. He had an AC of 18 with his advantage roll.
Yep.
And he did the total of, you're not going to like this, 9 points of damage. Now, I know you're not going to like this, Tyler. I know you're very frowny and upset about this. But I do want you to do me a favor.
Yep.
I want you to
Not now.
copy and paste that for me, please.
That's the stuff in the print, all of it?
Yep, that from the ampersand to the curly bracket. Yep.
All right.
That's a gift from Snowell, baby.
Oh, wow. 13.
Oh.
13 health points.
13
Thanks,
temporary
Snowell.
health points, yep. So that technically came in before the hit did. So how much health did you have before?
I had 8.
You still do, and you're going to take that, I think it just did 9 points of damage off of
I
that
had
13, so you have 4
temporary
temp.
health.
Exactly that, sir.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm going to put that. For some reason, it's not automatically putting it in the green. I have to type it in.
What happens is he comes at you with his sword, and he thrusts down to stab you. But instead, what happens is it just seems like a branch just barely moves, in the way maybe because of the pressure of how it was that the rope was tied around it, or maybe because the goddess Snowell herself has risen from and literally came right in the way, so the sword just like stabbed right into where it was that branch kind of just barely got in the way and stopped it from hitting you. Yondis, it's your turn, sir.
All right. I was pointing up to the goddess Snowell, by the way, in case anyone was confused. All right. So are both these guys injured, Rena, that are left, or is this green guy still untouched?
The green guy's
The other
untouched.
guy's still in
Okay,
touch.
then I'm
yeah.
gonna play it dangerously, and I'm gonna go for the green guy.
Go ahead, sir.
Here we go.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Messi, could you miss once, just once?
I don't think so. I really want you to eat some cat food, so. I was 11. Is that perfect?
I don't see the damage.
I don't see the damage either.
There's 4 sneak, 7 piercing.
Might as well you have to roll again.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Messi. That's
11
God
damage.
damn it!
Oh, wait.
Yes. Yes.
I take
Yes.
some health points here.
Yes, you do.
Oh, it's really good to pick that one arbitrarily then.
I get HP equal to my warlock level, which is 2, plus my charisma modifier, which is 3. I get 5 HP points.
Yes, you do.
So I'm at 13 now.
Anything else with your turn there, Yondis?
Bonus action to rehide.
After that is going to be red team. Not everybody's aware of everything that's going on in the rest of the battlefield, so it's not like they're seeing enough to necessarily turn and run. So the guy that's up there attacking you, Tyler, he's going to continue to do so with advantage. No flank. Oh, a critical hit! What?
Quick question.
Yeah?
Can he reach me from where he is?
Absolutely. Yeah. He's only 5 feet away. Absolutely. Okay. I critical hit, which is amazing. However, I did not roll very well in damage. I did 5 points of damage to you. So,
all right, I have 12 health.
So I did not do very much to you, unfortunately. Other red guy, however, he is not an idiot. He is seeing everybody get dropped down, rain, and hell by arrows. He's going to use his action to disengage, and then he's going to try to run away. So Robin bravely ran away. So he's going to go 5. Where's that noise? It's the cat. 20, 30, and that's all he can do. So he's going to run up here to try to give himself some degree of cover from it. So,
Good try.
so he's going to run up here, which gives him cover from Messi. Unfortunately, not improved cover. Only regular cover, because Messi has a really high... Not only is he up this cliff right here, but he's also on top of a tree. So it's only regular cover as he takes the shot down in this direction. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And that is that guy hiding over there. After that is going to be Ophios' turn. Let me get the camera on Ophios so we can see what's going on over here.
Quick question. He tied me off to a tree. Does that make it easier or harder for me to get loose?
Loose from what?
The tie off. He wrapped it around my arm.
He's not actively working on you, so it would be easier than if he was actively trying to pin you there. But it's still not easy, you know.
The other question I had, disadvantage on attack rolls. What if I attack the whip? It's not moving.
A disadvantage
Like,
on
flash
attack
it?
rolls. Yeah.
Okay. But does it have like a lower AC?
A much lower AC than a person. Mm-hmm.
All right.
And lower health.
Well, yeah, I would think if I hit it with any damage, it would split.
Not bludgeoning damage.
Well, yeah.
Maybe not
Slashing.
so much piercing. But you do slashing, I believe. Your turn, sir. What are you going to do?
I'm attacking the rope.
Go ahead. A 12 hits. I'll give it to you. I was setting the AC at a solid 11. So 12 hits.
I'm gonna roll my damage for it because I can.
Okay.
I assume that when I cut that, I need to make an acrobatics check because I'll be falling down.
Yes, and yes. And I had it set at 4 HP. So you cut the rope. You are going to fall. Roll me the acrobatics. You are correct across the board so far. Beautiful. You easily tumble to the ground. Down here.
Yep.
It is your turn still.
I'm going
That'll
to...
count as 10 feet of movement.
It'll count as movement? I fell.
Yeah. And acrobatics. Sorry, would you like me to count as 15 feet of movement?
I'm... All right. You know, you, man. You do you. So it's 10, so I could move to here.
Correct.
Or... Is through the tree difficult terrain?
Nope. That's trees over your head.
Okay, so that's 15. I'm going to go here.
Beautiful.
So that's right here, right?
Rena, your turn.
Uh,
That guy right away. You didn't get an attack opportunity because he's disengaged, but he's still within range of you. Or you can take the opportunity to also
oh,
run
he's
away.
up here. Oh, got it.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is he from me?
Yep, there you go. 30 feet,
Yeah,
so you
he's-
can move
he's
25 and get there.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'll move to like right. Is this
Right
also
here.
25 right here?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on.
Mhm.
I have to grab.
Mhm.
This. Okay,
There you go.
I'm
Make
gonna do
your-
that in the chat.
I miss charge attacks in 5e. I miss them.
Oh, is that if you moved a certain amount in an attack that gave you a bonus to your attack?
Yes and no. You have to also specifically say making a charge attack.
Oh,
It also allows you to move double your move and stuff like that. Go ahead,
Gotcha.
Rena.
Assuming this was a hit.
Make an attack roll. I see your damage, but not your attack roll.
yeah, I didn't see the attack roll too.
Oh, it was okay. I can roll it again if you want.
Please. Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
think
okay.
roll 20 is just their servers are having issues today.
Do you see
Yeah,
it?
that's a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay.
You can keep this previous damage. That's fine.
Okay.
So 7 points of damage. Describe that kill, Rena.
Whew. So he's not facing me, right? Because he's running away.
He like ran and ducked behind the rock over there, so he's literally just kind of like looking up at you as you come around the corner.
Oh, so he's behind the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna come. Can I like run, like use the rock like for footing and
Sure.
kind of like run, jump off the rock and just come down and just bring the axe straight down into his skull,
Beautiful, like you're splitting
to
wood.
his face. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, love it. This guy's pissed that you cut his rope, and so he's gonna make his way over here. He's actually gonna chase after you, also sliding down that area. So it's gonna be 10, 20, 25, 30, and he's actually gonna attack you from where he is by literally drawing a dagger as he runs and throwing a dagger at you as he goes.
It's fine. He still
this is you,
beat
Tyler.
17.
Yeah, as you say, AC's not small.
And he doesn't have an advantage anymore.
He does not, unfortunately. I hit exactly a 17. on the goddamn nose, Tyler.
Wow.
All right, roll your damage then.
I did this wrong, but that's okay.
Try.
5 points of damage, sir. I did that weirder than I usually do. But 5 points of damage. And that's going to be his whole turn. Now it's going to be Yondis. Yondis, what are you going to do from your vantage point? The slaves have gotten away. Rena has solved all problems. Oh, you bastard. Oh, my God. Go ahead, sir. Make your attack roll. He's exactly 80 feet away.
Wait, Daelric, come back. Daelric, come back. Daelric.
He got the cat food.
Yes, the cat food.
He's gonna eat the cat food.
Daelric. Hey, Daelric, I don't want you to feel too bad. I don't have a sneak attack, so if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, do you remember what happened to him and how much damage he did? Roll your damage, sir. God damn it! Ugh.
Is it because I damaged him so much before?
Well, clip this. Somebody clip it.
Somebody clip this, yeah.
Fucking hate cats.
Of all the people I would have thought looking epic, I didn't think it would be Yondis in this one.
From 3. Come on.
Purina Pro Plan. Not just good for cats, good for their owners.
Oh no.
Looks like he likes it.
The thing is, I presented opportunities for him to get out of it, and he stuck by it. So much props to Scott here for being a champ right now.
Come on, it can't be that bad.
Not as bad as those beans.
I actually ate cat food as a kid occasionally, or my brother did. My brother did. I don't remember if I.
That was a really weird flex, but you saved it. Really, the beans are worse.
Not like forced eat it. Like my brother
Have
actually
you
went
eaten those
downstairs
beans?
and ate cat food.
Yeah,
And
I ate a lot of them.
Eat some.
Remember, one of the beans is dog food, except it completely fills your entire mouth with it. So.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, the bean boozled beans are awful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's my life now.
You ever like just bring that up around Mike? Just remind him that he was eating dirty socks and toilet bowls and stuff.
Also, keep in
I will
mind,
now.
there is a video where Mark
Thanks,
and I
Rena.
cooked with wet cat food and ate what we cooked with it. It was weird.
Okay. Let's move on because that flavor's in my mouth.
All right, you should probably drink water and try
Go
and flush
get a
that
beer.
out. Or go get ice cream. I think you've earned ice cream.
I unfortunately don't have any ice cream.
I got ice cream.
I'm trying to reduce my amount of sugar I take in. I'm trying to be smart again, and unfortunately, that just meant I bought cocoa pebbles and made cookies and shit like that. Like I legit made homemade cookies and.
I did it.
Cocoa Pebbles.
I made it blocked out.
Thanks. All right, let's move on. It's Red turn, and now he just suddenly critical hits against you. Look at that. He's gonna
From
line
there.
up his crossbow, and he's gonna take a shot at you, Tyler. Ugh.
All right.
I will open roll this attack roll for you, sir.
He's crossbowing at me.
Ooh.
He missed.
Does he though? Does he?
The daddy's dice.
Here we go.
Daddy, no.
Nobody loves me.
Oh.
Yeah, he still missed.
Ophios, it's your turn, sir. What would you like to do?
After seeing an arrow fly over his shoulder, he's gonna turn and Eldritch Blast.
Me? You're gonna Eldritch Blast me?
No, this guy, the crossbow.
Yep. Make your
Like
attack
Giannis,
roll.
I can't take it anymore.
You killed him. That was
You hit. Would have been kind of cool if you crit, actually. 7 points of damage. Beautiful. Rena, anything with your turn, or you more or less can't do anything at this point?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. That brings us to Yondis. You can take an attack roll at disadvantage if you'd like, sir. You think you can do it?
I mean, I literally haven't moved from this tree the entire time, so why start now? Yeah, I'm gonna take an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
If I kill him with this, you're gonna eat another piece of cat food?
What do I get out of it?
Views. clips and views.
Views.
Disappointment of me not killing him and then being sad that I didn't get you to eat more cat food.
Chat, y'all gotta donate some bits
You don't get to eat any.
if you want to see this happen.
What do you say, Daelric?
What do I get out of it?
What do you say, Daelric? What do you say? You up for a little challenge today? You up for a little excitement?
Okay, what happens if you miss?
I feel like
don't
he
get
should eat
satisfaction.
cat food. Hold on. He has cat food. He has a cat.
He does.
Uh-oh.
I'm rolling with disadvantage, Daelric.
So if
Yeah,
you
but
miss,
you already made me eat one piece. It was your fault.
you've been making them all so far. So if you miss,
Do you wait? Does your cat have any dry cat food, or do you only do wet?
Yeah, he has dry
Ew.
cat food.
All right. Well,
that'd be
Don't do
so
less.
gross.
go ahead and make your attack roll, sir. Bets on.
Bets on.
Bets on.
Do I get to use a luck die?
Of course. You
Technically,
can use whatever you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you need it.
Well, it's close that I could get it here, Daelric. So if you wanna go bets off, we can go bets off, or I can roll this and then you might have to eat some cat food. So it's up to you, buddy.
Roll with disadvantage, sir. Go right ahead.
Oh, you didn't see it? I just rolled
No,
it.
we didn't see it.
Yeah, we
Nope.
can see it.
I get to do it again.
No.
Oh, we didn't see it. You get to roll again.
Oh,
Natty
no.
wand.
Yes. Messy. We'll wait. We'll wait. It's okay. You know what's funny is it actually gets to be that guy's turn again.
It also is a fumble.
It is a fumble. That fumble is him eating cat food and falling out of the tree. We'll deal with the falling out of the tree in a second. I'm gonna make one last attack roll against Tyler before I run away.
Miss.
And I don't have a chance of even hitting it. So,
Nope.
and then he's gonna run 30 feet. So, okay. Other people get a chance to hit against him. Tyler, you're welcome to try. Just quickly an attack roll.
Checking distance here.
Yeah, you're
He's
good.
gonna... Ophios is gonna move forward first.
Don't let him get away.
Right
So I
here.
shout.
You probably want to go. Oh, yeah, you gotta, because you have to have the angle. Go ahead.
So,
Actually, maybe want to go here so you have the angle to
Yeah,
get him.
probably.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah.
All right, make the attack.
Oh.
Don't run from Ophios, boy!
Oh
9
wow.
points of damage. He took 7 last time. So, that's 16 total.
Can you describe that for us, please?
Thank you, Rita.
Ophios just sprints forward, and as he's sprinting forward, he's preparing his incantation to blast this guy as he's trying to escape after taking 2 shots at him. And just full force, you just see this energy come out of his crystal and just blast the guy. And he just falls. Just straight falls, collapses, like he just got shoved with like a horse just ran into the back of him at full speed. And you just hear his skull crack against the ground.
Beautiful. I love how you described straight falls. Tyler, no, Messy, roll me in acrobatics.
40K?
I'll
You
explain.
fumbled.
Oh my god. Oh.
You guys not easily. You guys win the combat today. There's some fumbles along the way. There's some trips and some injuries or whatever. But you end up saving all of the slaves except for one. Every one of them, even the ones that are to the north, except for one. What do you do after this combat kind of ends? Well, you already told them to run straight towards Talion, so they're probably not going to slow down the ones that were to the south.
Ophios is going to head up to, because he was up here. He saw that guy come up here, so Ophios is going to head up to where these slaves are.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You already knew where they were before you saw them, so you're welcome to do that. I'm going to switch us back over to the other map.
That's fine. And Ophios is still disguised as a guard, so I don't know, how do these people react to him?
I mean, they just witnessed you murder a whole bunch of people to save them, so they react pretty darn well. They walk up to you a little tentatively at first, but giving almost frightened thanks.
Ophios is gonna go. He's not even gonna. Are they bound or anything?
Yes, they are.
Ophios is gonna cut them free and just say, "Follows the paths where the others went," and just points in the general direction to where the other slaves ran off to.
Okay, then they won't argue or anything. They kind of figure it out on their own, and they go.
Next, and he's gonna go search the guy he just cracked the skull of.
Okay, sure.
Basically just taking care of where he is first, and then he'll meet up with the group.
Oh, sure. So you guys are able to easily meet up, and we're gonna go over like searching all the bodies and everything in a second. But you guys meet up with one another. The slaves are clearly gone. You saw him have a conversation with those ones up there, and you see them running down to the south. So unless somebody grabs him, talks to him, or something like that, you guys can easily rejoin with one another again. I don't even know if there's words that you need to have with one another. But Rena, you can always get your equipment back, so on and so forth. What do you guys do?
Ophios will actually address Yondis, having seen the arrow take out the guy in front of him that he was dealing with, and just say, "Seems that you still have my backs. Surprising as it is. Many thanks, I suppose."
Yondis is going to be going over the corpses of the people he killed and seeing if the arrows are still good. And when Ophius says that to him, he's going to yank an arrow out and inspect it and be like, that was really dumb.
At that, Ophios is going to shrug and look at Rena and said, "Seems like it works. Except you trips. But they's dead, slaves alives. Only once. Seems fine."
Yeah, surprisingly, that worked out a lot better than I thought after I had tripped. I'm sorry about that, but thanks to you both for having my back.
Of course.
And then I'll just kind of, I'll turn to Ophios and say, "Can I get my stuff back now?"
Oh, yes, of course. And he'd drop the haversack and start helping you take the stuff out carefully.
There you go. You guys finish gathering up the stuff, checking the bodies of all the guards that are here. It's not like they make a lot of money, so it's not like they have a ton of coins sitting around on their person or anything like that. So you actually go searching through their bodies, and you end up finding off of them the total of, how many guards are there? Sorry, 8. The total of 24 gold across their persons. Nothing particularly impressive. They all have their own weapons and armor and stuff like that, which would be nice if you really needed to gather up some supplies, but you don't. You have kind of what you need yourself. Nobody's items really stand out. Actually, that guy happened to have a really nice whip, but he's dead now. Can anybody detect magic? Please remind me.
I can, at will.
Perfect. I thought it was at will. Cool. So you guys detect magic, and walking around, you actually do detect a small amount of magic on the person that was the slaver. You can actually detect he has a single golden coin that is much larger than a typical golden coin, and it has the image of a sparrow on it on one side, and the image of a scroll on the other. Roll me an Arcana check.
Natty 1.
You aren't able to detect the kind of magic that it is at first, but after inspecting it further, you believe it's evocation. Evocation is what fireball and whatnot comes from.
He'll go ahead and just kind of flip it up in the air, catch it, and then put it in his pocket.
Awesome.
Did the slaver have more money? Because obviously...
No.
Okay.
There was a part of all of them. Oh, I'm so sorry because I said the 8 guards. You are correct.
Yeah.
My apologies. He had the coin, and he had... I'll actually allow Messi to roll for this one. Messi, you can roll for a 1d100.
Wow. That's a big number. 27.
27 gold on his person.
All right. Ophios is taking that. And one of the guards. So what was the total between the guards again?
24.
24 divided by 8 is 3, so 3 more. So there you go. The rest is between Rena and Messi. Because I'm basically going the 2 bodies he would have searched were the ones that he killed up there. Wait, is there another one that was on that map that I killed up there? Yeah, I think so.
So
that
how
would be
much
3
is
more.
left?
I'm at the
18.
21, 18. There you go. So 9
18.
each. Sure, that's fine. And these guys argue with one another over it. 18.
Giannis can take it.
There you go. We have money bags over here. So you guys are able to get back together and continue your trek back up towards the camp.
Before we head up there, I wanted to ask Ophios for one more thing. That vest that we found.
Oh, you have it on you.
Do I have it?
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, you put it in
No,
the
I don't.
haversack.
Yeah, it's
You
in the
would've been
bag.
put it in the haversack. So when we were taking stuff out, if you asked for it, he would give it.
Okay, then I'd ask for that and then walk over to Yondis and say, I think this is something that you could find useful.
You don't like my fashion?
It's not that. It's magic or something. Just kind of hand it out to him.
Ophios would actually inspect the coin. Would he know how to use the coin?
No, you're not entirely sure what it is. Maybe maybe you throw it at somebody and it explodes. Maybe you're not entirely sure yet.
All right. Well, he would kind of experiment with flipping with it, focusing on it, and stuff like that.
Oh, sure.
Basically focusing on like a tree or something nearby.
You
Trying to use it.
You only focus on the tree? Do you ever try focusing on other things?
He's gonna focus on the tree, on a rock, if there's an animal that scurries by, basically anything that could be a potential target.
Sure. So at one point in time when you're focusing on an animal that's scurrying by, let's say, I don't know, an elk that happens to be nearby. You flip in the air and you're thinking, like, that's right, go kill that elk. And as you think that, it flips up in the air, turns into a bird with like words appearing on a scroll that's like literally rolling up, and the bird's grabbing it and starts flying towards the elk. The elk like stops and freezes, like confused for a second, as the bird like drops the note in front of the elk and then disappears. The coin's gone now, and the bird is too.
And there's just a scroll on the ground.
Over in front of where the elk was.
Yeah. Well, then Ophios would just walk over and grab the scroll.
Elk runs off. You pick it up and it says, "Go get that elk."
Great.
Rolled a natty 1. Sorry.
I'm gonna roll a survival check to see if I can track it.
The elk? I'm hungry now.
Why would you do that? The magic item made a bird that dropped off a message to the elk, and it said, "Go kill that elk." The elk didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm going off of what Ophios would think. It's telling him to go kill that elk.
So he's gonna do it.
Roll it.
That's my tracking.
Roll it.
I rolled it. I rolled an 18.
Oh, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
You have to roll again. I'm sorry, Tyler.
I'm gonna screenshot this.
Tyler, roll it again.
I'm sending it.
Tyler.
It's in my window though.
But we don't believe you.
Tyler. I rolled a natty 1 even though I had a 12. So
You have to roll it, Tyler.
It's an 11
there.
now.
It's an 11.
You track the elk for a while, but unfortunately, anytime you get close enough that you think you might be able to get it, you spook it off. Whether it be you in humanoid form in a bow or you in snake form, the elk kind of catches you wind of you, and it ends up spooking off. You're not able to get it. But we'll actually say, because at one point in time, like I said, you guys were traveling for a bit and so on and so forth. Eventually, most of the way up towards the camp that you're heading towards, to where it was that the slaves were being held. I'm sorry, I'm being dumb here. The name of the location is the. Where are you?
Ophios would also try and gather the
Adlama.
bodies.
The name of the
Oh,
location is
are you
Adlama.
talking about a llama again?
Yeah, I'm just being dumb. So the name of the location is Adlama. So when you guys actually get to Adlama, or somewhere along the way, so not when you're quite there, but you're most of the way there, you can actually pull up camp and take a short rest. Yes, sir?
I thought we weren't going to Adlama. We were going around it and then up to Cursevault, checking for people that were looking for slaves.
Okay. Then, so heading up, like you said, so Lama, my apologies. So you're going to be going up all the way towards it. You'll be going around the mountain bends. So you're literally going. I'll move you to the mountain map so everybody can see it again. So to make this a good perspective for everybody, back. Oh, stupid roll 20. Roll 20 is such a struggle today. All the re-rolls we have to do because they're not appearing and everything that keeps breaking. Grumble, grumble, grumble. And I can complain because I'm not like, how dare you complain about something you have for free? I pay for Roll20. God damn it.
You pay for Roll20?
Of course I do.
Yeah, you get more features.
Oh, yeah. A lot more features. Like, for instance, I wouldn't be able to run Star Wars on Roll20 if I didn't pay for Roll20. I'll have to fix that other part in 1 second. But, yeah, so there you guys go. And so, obviously, you were kind of, like, hanging out, where are you? Here-ish before, by that lake. And then you're going to, the plan, and again, I do apologize, I'll fix the map in a second. The plan was to kind of come around, where aren't we? Why isn't Q working? There we go. So the idea was to kind of come around this way, wasn't it? And then head up to Curse Vault, correct?
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I didn't, because I thought we were going to kind of just go here and then...
Oh, then go straight up? Okay, you didn't want to go all the way around?
I mean, we could. I didn't know what Rena was thinking in that sense, because way Ophios thought was we were going to make sure there weren't slavers heading this way to find the ones that we just helped, and then head up towards Curse Vault.
Weren't we also seeing if the
Oh, yeah.
commander was still there?
I thought so, too. That's why I thought you were going to Adlama.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. I mean, I had a lot going on, so I don't know how much I remembered at that point, as our purpose was.
Sorry about that, everybody. Stupid Roll20. So you guys are going to be heading up there. So, like I said, you can take a short rest along the way. Unless you want to push yourselves to sleep, I thought you were going to, if I remember correctly, the plan was to get there a little bit quicker, check and see if the guy was alive. You didn't want to waste too much time because you already had. You don't want them to regroup too much from what had happened beforehand. The idea was to push up there. So I know you wanted to take a short rest. Obviously, you're welcome to do so. That being said, why don't you roll your HD?
All right. If it doesn't show up, does it still count?
You have to roll it again, unfortunately.
That would show up.
Oh,
Thank
beautiful.
God. Because I only need to roll one now.
Oh.
I'm at full health.
Rena, where
Oh,
you
nice,
at?
Rena.
Rena, what are you at?
I'm trying to see, but I don't know how to pull it up.
Oh, did you not track it on your character sheet?
No, I was doing it on my little icon.
Oh, your icon should work because you probably had, I think you had 14 out of 19 health.
Oh wait, no, it's here. Just
Yeah, so
and I still have temporary hit points.
no,
so
the 10 HP is going to be
right?
gone now. Yeah.
All right, that's gone.
Yeah.
So then I'm full. I'm full at 19. I think.
Oh, wait. Short rest. My spell slots and Hexblade's Curse is back.
And Rena's 2 abilities are back as well, I believe, which is beautiful. And you didn't take any damage, did you, Messi?
No, I did not. Thanks
Look
for
at you.
mentioning that again. It makes me feel good.
You're welcome.
I hid in a tree, Daelric.
That was pretty badass. So cool.
Thanks,
So you
man.
guys are actually doing pretty well. Awesome. So let's continue on. So the plan was for you to make your way, like you said, up towards Adlama. So you're going to go up and into that region to go and see if that guy's there. Now, after you're taking your short rest, a little snack, and so on and so forth, him grumbling still that he couldn't get the elk, so he has to eat like his rations or whatever. You guys are able to continue your trek up the way. Now, beforehand, we discussed how did you want to approach. Did you still want to go up the way that you had gone beforehand? I believe because there were 3 entrances that are the primary entrances to get back up to that camp area. The one that Rena had used multiple times now, including with the party, which is kind of like the side, going up like the side area of the camp over near where the smiths were. There's the front of the camp, where it's a bit of a longer trek and so on and so forth, but maybe they wouldn't be watching that way, maybe they would. There's lots of passage that usually happens over there because where supplies come and go. There's kind of like the back way. This is the hard one. This is literally hard climbing up the mountain to then lower yourself into the camp from behind. It's an area that has natural defenses, so they're likely not to have as many guards. What do you think you guys would do? Obviously, there was a lot of chaos. There was a lot of fire and so on and so forth recently. So I'm not sure what your plan was. I
I would
believe...
still. Sorry.
No, you...
I would still think the side entrance
Okay.
would be the best way to go.
And that's what I thought you guys were saying, which is why I was kind of like directing you that way beforehand. So you guys are making your way up.
I have a question before we make that decision.
Mm-hmm.
I have a potion of levitation. Do you get to control the levitation, how high you go and stuff, or?
Yeah, you get your, but you don't get to go forward or backwards, only up or down.
Oh, so that's kind of scary.
Why?
If you're trying to get over the mountain area, how do you go sideways?
You jump with a lot of force when you cast the spell. You just kind of. You
Or
put
you
a
can-
rope on a horse and smack it.
Or you can
You take out your underwear and you hold it up to the wind, and it propels you.
Wait,
we can climb a wall with it.
never mind. I have a potion of spider climb. It's in the bag of holding. We technically have it. It's not mine.
Okay. So
Ophios will get with the group and just say, so seems use Yondis has been good with sneaks and ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Have the potions of the potions of spider climbs in the bags of holdings. Perhaps you goes up that ways and sees what's theirs as we comes around the others and tries to sneak our ways in.
we're gonna call. What's a good nickname for Tyler that isn't Captain Split the Party?
Lieutenant split the party.
Mr. I don't like friends.
Lieutenant STP.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah.
I would call it a play on words.
I get it.
Listen, chat's opinion about you always wanting to split the party is that you could be Napoleon Dynamite. Vote for Pedro.
Why is that a thing? Why is that such an issue in D&D? I don't understand it. It
What?
makes sense from a strategic standpoint. It
No.
makes sense.
Splitting the party sometimes makes sense. Splitting the party consistently is the issue. Some parties never split. I'm like, Tyler's like, well, we always split.
It's strategic.
If you're by yourself.
Character's trait. Literally, Bastra's trait is he doesn't follow plan.
Scott, you were never going to start Aurorum Thronekeeper. Instead, your third campaign is going to be Aurorum Tyler. Okay? You can have Kingmaker, you can have Regicide, and then you have Tyler. That's my game.
Call me private parts, because that. That's not what I meant. It's a reference to
Clip it.
Definitely clip that. Definitely
You
clip
know what
that.
movie that's from, Scott?
No, you know what? We need that to blow up on the internet. You can call me Private Parts.
Private parts.
From
Get
what?
over here.
Ah.
It's from what is that movie? It's about ROTC. Something Pain.
Oh, Major Pain.
Major Pain, yeah.
Was it? Let me see your finger.
Yeah.
Like,
Let
I'll
me
blow out your colon quicker than a bowl of guacamole sauce. Oh, it's like one of the best lines ever. Oh,
Great quote of a movie. That's what it's from.
is that Damon Wayans or something like that? It's one of the Wayans brothers, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of the Wayans brothers.
It's
my
such,
god.
it's such a quote-worthy movie.
Oh god.
That's
the
what I was
little,
trying
the
to
little
quote.
kid. I have to get a shot, and I'm afraid it's gonna hurt. Let me see your finger. Oh, my leg hurts. Let me see your finger. Ah, my finger hurts. Your leg don't hurt,
Daelric.
don't it? Oh, sorry. It's such a good movie. Anyways,
Just had a moment.
thank you, Tyler, for that moment. Let's continue. So, you guys are gonna be Private Parts wants you to split the party.
Hey, let Ophios talk. Anyway, Ophios will simply say, So we have the potions of spider climbs. Perhaps one gets a keen's eyes. Up this slopes. And I believe we had yeah.
I mean, I know the area
Mm-hmm.
better than both of you, so I could go.
Do any of you want to meet with the elf alone?
Not the elf alone, no.
Whatever, I'll do it. Shoot. Try me. I'm just kidding.
Tag me in, coach.
I'm gonna make them drink a potion to remove fear, so they do it anyway.
What?
Both of us?
They force feed you like Spanish fly. You know what I mean? Like, you like it. Like,
Right.
whoa, Dr. Huxtable, calm down.
Now that I'm not scared to do it, I still think it's a terrible idea.
You guys, RP. He said his line to you.
I said I would go.
All right.
Yeah, let her do it.
Does Giannis?
This is when you say, yeah, she should go. I'll go with her. Bye.
I'm not going anywhere.
You're just gonna stay here?
No, I mean, I'm not climbing the wall. I'm just gonna wait. I'm waiting. I'm team waiting.
Here. Here. Ophius is gonna hand him the scroll and be like, writes this and throw it down, I guess, from what you sees. Just, speaking of which, with Detect Magic, would I have detected magic on that scroll?
Sure. It's not magical.
It's not magical? Great. I used whatever item it was unintentionally. Well, he thought it was, he apparently got it wrong, so he's confused. Anyway.
Go kill that elk. Why do you want me to go kill an elk?
I said, right? He's handing it to Rena and says, writes this down and throw it down from what you sees.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got it.
Also, he'll reinvigorate. That's potions of invisibilities could helps in this situations. The one that he had given Rena earlier.
Oh, perfect.
So
Okay.
he hands you the potion of spider climb, pulls the potion of spider climb out of the bag of holding, and hands you it, and then mentioned the invisibility potion.
Okay.
Ophios would probably say, takes this, wins, nears the tops. Oh, and here's a potions of levitations. So if something goes awry, you can float down safely.
The poor non-caster's like, wait, okay, hold on.
What
Give me
does
4
this do?
potions, none of them are labeled, and they're all green. What do I take when? Where's my prescription?
Ophios is going to hold up one and go, this is potions of spider climbs.
Okay.
Takes first.
So drink the milky white one. Okay.
This is potions of invisibilities.
Okay. Rub on the clear one. Okay, gotcha.
Nose. Drinks once you're near tops.
I'm thirsty. Get some water after.
This is the potions of levitations.
There's
Use
nothing-
this if spider climbs fails and you just floats down safely.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, my camera is like, there we go. All right.
Ophius is just gonna start tearing the parchment, tying it around.
Yeah,
it.
I'm just
Daelric,
gonna be looking at you like, holding
Daelric,
like
why this
two
is,
of them.
While
The whole
they're
time,
while
like-
they're doing this, can I just stealth real fast and just look and see if there's anyone even watching this area?
Well, you're still a bit of a gap away, I imagine. So.
Okay, so we're not too close.
Yeah. You got closer, but not like on top of it. This is where you took a short rest. So Rena, you grab up the stuff, and you're gonna head off on your own.
Yeah.
Poor Rena. Tyler's doing it to you.
Somebody's got to do it. I know the area. It's fine. I'll do it. Take one for the
In fact, nobody has to do it. It's one of those things where it's like, well, somebody has to run this town. I don't know. I've seen a town where there's supposed to be 9 selectmen and only 4 positions were filled. Just saying.
True.
You know, like just. Anyway, so
I mean, it's important to. Well, it's important to Ophios, but it's also important to the party so that we can move on.
it's also important to the other 5 districts of that town that wanted the selectmen to represent them. But well. So awesome. You grab up the potions. You obviously are intelligent enough to figure out what to do from there. I mean, I know you're just a girl, but I'm kidding. So of course you grab up the potions and everything, and you start heading up the mountain. Which you're not wrong. You actually know this region better than everybody else, and individually you're probably the most capable out of everybody. You're the best warrior. You have the second best AC, so on and so forth. And you certainly don't run out of abilities after 2 spells, like someone. So
I have cantrips.
And you have a really good stealth too. I think you're right behind Messi on stealth. So you make your way up in that direction to start doing that. We're going to get to you in a bit because yours is more complicated, and you're going to get there after them because they're going kind of straight in.
Oh, okay. I was like, how's that going to work?
And you're going the long way round. Now they're not. I'll come back to you in a second. So you guys are able to just head straight up the hill. You actually have 2 options. One, you can, because it's going to take a while. You can legit just be like, well, Rita got a short rest. She's looking fine. And you guys can sit here and literally wait hours and just take a long rest and let her do her own thing.
She's
or
looking fine.
she's like, all right, we got rid of her quick.
Leave, ditch her now.
Take a nap. So or you guys can head up into the camp yourselves and see what it is that you guys find out. What's the plan for you boys?
Ophios is gonna just start heading towards the camp.
Yeah, that was my idea too.
Could you just do me a favor? Who is the worst one with stealth between the two of you?
Me.
Roll me a stealth check, please.
Why does he get to roll it?
Because he's worse.
Yeah, why do you want him to do bad?
So you guys are making your way stealth, and that's how we should do group stealths from now on. We should just have the person that's the worst because they're the most likely to make the party fail. So
Did I make the party fail?
no. You guys are making your way into the camp area, but when I say making your way, it's very different than it was beforehand.
Making your way downtown.
Fuck, I got it out of my head finally. I finally got it out of my goddamn head.
Said it. I'm sorry.
Hi, Brody.
Sorry, not sorry.
In your home band.
It took like months to get out of my head.
So sorry.
Love that song. So you guys are making your way there, but before you even get to where the camp was, never mind where it was that you could see it. Even before you get to where the camp is, there are charred trees and the grass, not everywhere, but big patches of grass have been burned. When you get to where it is that you would be able to see the walls that they had set up or some of the buildings they had set up beforehand, they clearly have been burnt down or heavily and you don't see any activity. The Ranger's Tower is still kind of there, but you know how like when you burn like a match and you like blow it out, it's all like mangled and twisted and thin wood compared to what it was beforehand. You honestly think that tower, first time there's a decent storm or whatever it is, that thing's coming down. You know, it is not safe up there. Could it support your weight if you went up there? Sure. But it is very, very heavily mangled. Even making your way into the initial part of the town, the area, there's nobody around to notice you. So your stealth check was relatively easy. What it is that at one point in time, there's a passing guard that happens to be walking by. But there's no conversation between multiple guards. There's no whistling or anything like that. They're just kind of like searching through the area quietly. Just kind of like walking about. When they come across you, you come across them suddenly.
Ophios is still disguised as a guard. I never said I undisguised.
Your disguise ends every hour on the hour.
Well, then he would have kept it up.
I heard you struggle with that, but every hour on the hour, you could have maintained that one individual image. So you, when you guys come across the guard, you notice them before they notice you. And it's literally one of those things where messy. You're literally walking around the corner, and you just have a bit more of a practice peek before you step sort of situation because of the training you had beforehand with your old boss. And so you kind of like peek, and then you literally are able to like grab Ophios and like pull him back, like that half step. So the guard, who just happens to be walking perpendicular to where you guys are, a couple of buildings over, just like happens to look in that direction right after you pulled Ophios back, and he didn't notice you guys at all. Stealth check worked. You know that there's one guard in the area. You don't know of any others at the moment. What's the plan here? Do you want to keep looking about the town, the area? Because you've only just barely gone into it. Lots of char, lots of burnt. Only one person you've encountered so far. Do you want to keep searching? Do you want to find a spot to hunker down? What's the plan for you boys?
Having had Yondis just pulled Ophios back, he's kind of looking at Yondis, waiting for Yondis to say something.
Look, Ophius, I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep this up. We're eventually gonna get found. I think this is a really bad idea.
We can't let Rena's approach alone. We must find a ways through.
All right, but let me lead.
He'll gladly let you lead. He's just. You also see that Ophios is still disguised as a guard.
Okay. So you're going to be leading. Do you want to avoid that guard, or do you want to approach him? What's the plan there?
Oh yeah, we'll avoid.
Okay.
Just gonna try to get us through without walking into anyone.
You're aware of them, they're not aware of you, and you guys can already have a bit of a distance. Why don't you roll me a stealth with advantage? And Messi, since you're actively leading this active stealth, I'll allow you to roll it.
Sweet. I see you're typing a lot in there. What are you doing?
What? Sorry, I was just writing a funny little joke. It was a beautiful stealth check. So you are able to easily avoid the guard, no problem. Able to easily get around him. Hi, Brody. I notice you. Did Mommy go to bed and now you're alone on the couch and you want attention from me? Is that what it is? Is that what you want? Attention? Yeah. Oh, look at you paw dancing at me. I know. So, anyways, you to easily avoid the guard. Where are you heading from here?
Ophios will look beyond this and says, the structures, the ones you saw him at, that's the directions. That's where I want to go.
All right. So I guess we're going to the captain's house.
Finding your way back there is not going to be easy. Not only was it darkness when you were here beforehand, kind of lead beforehand, and all that other stuff. So not only was it very different than it was before, and like because it was only a few days ago, but just because of like the time of day, first time, so on and so forth. Also, the whole place is burnt down. None of you guys have that whole "if I've been there once, I memorize everything" ability, do you?
I don't think so.
From your background, I don't think anybody's like a traveler or folk hero or any shit like that, right?
I mean,
Don't
I
think
have
so.
my safe haven.
No, it's not that one.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Then what I need from you, and this is probably going to be a Tyler thing, I need a survival check to try to find your way to this place.
Messi, what's
Lander, thank you.
what's your
Josh.
survival modifier?
1.
Yeah, mine's a 0.
Okay. So
You want me to roll?
he's leading stealth. So you're gonna have to lead the.
Well, I've also been. Has Tyler been here before?
Not answering that question.
You know what? That's a good point. You're leading stealth. You can also lead the survival if you'd like. It's just gonna slow things way down because you have to kind of focus on both things because you're assuming that Ophios hasn't been here.
Right. So.
Hi, Brody. Look, do you want to come up? Do you want to be like the kitty? Come on.
There you go.
That was lucky. That was real lucky.
Yeah, that worked.
1, 2, 3, jump. Hi, puppy.
Hi,
Aww.
See, this is a real pet. That's a real pet. Yes, you are.
Doggo.
Do you want some cat food? Do you want a piece of cat food?
Oh, please.
Here you go. Here, you want a piece of cat food? Here you go. Want some taurine? Yeah, lots and lots of taurine. Yeah, you want to eat that? Here you go. All right. So, moving on. You actually are able to navigate. Like I said, it takes a while for you to do it. I'm adding time to it because of how distracted you are and the stuff that you have to do to kind of like guide the party or whatever. But you're eventually, oh, I know the street. We went this way for a while. Then like you end up stopping and be like, oh no, we definitely went past the other street we're supposed to go to. Then you go back a couple of streets, this one, and you start going there. One of the things that you're going to notice as you're going, well, actually, since now he's focused on two things, I'm now going to make Tyler roll the perception check.
Cool. I noticed nothing.
One of the things you guys notice as you go along is that pretty much every building has charring on it, if isn't completely destroyed. Another thing that you notice is the place is more or less a ghost town. More or less a ghost town. There are guards here and there, but that's really all it is that you notice. Is the guards here or there that Messi is really aiding the party and avoiding as you guys are finding your way across.
Ghosts. Nobody's here. There's nothing here.
It takes a while to get there, but eventually, Rena, you left off the boys. You're like, all right, bye. I'll take some solitude, and you'll never argue with my wife over some alone time. She's like, yes, please.
Yes, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave.
So she's enjoying. I mean, you know this area like the back of your hand. This is like your backyard. You're just going to enjoy this trek. So you start making your way up the mountain. I think you have an advantage on survival checks made in this region. So why don't you roll me survival with advantage for your trek up the mountain and to where it is that you're going.
Nice.
Beautiful. You easily find like the appropriate paths and whatnot to get up there, and you make great time in skimming some corners. Like, oh, I totally could have climbed all the way up there, or go through like this old chasm area that you knew about. It gets a little tight. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Rena's not exactly a thick person, but she still had to suck it in to get through some of the areas. Take off like the breastplate and stuff like that to get through some spots. But she is able to save a ton of time and eventually bring yourself back around the mountainside. So most people, what they would have to do is legit climb to nearing the top of the mountain and then start lowering themselves back down to get to where it is that you're there, to this back, it's like over the defense spot behind the actual like slave camp, the work camp. My apologies. But you're able to circumvent most of that, staying lower on the mountain and finding a way there through a hard travel that you just know a clean way to pick through. You actually get to that backside area where, again, it's kind of a sheer face. It's a sheer face drop. It's kind of a natural, well-guarded area. So there would be guards that watch after it. God forbid an attack came from that way. But nobody would lead an army or an attack from over there. You'd lose half your goddamn troops in the cold and the trek. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So there you are, all by your lonesome, at the top of this like sheer cliff face that looks down from probably about a good 100 and change feet up, down at the backside of the town, literally where some of the mines go into the base of where it is that you're standing above. From here,
and you have your potions.
Yeah,
of course. From here, you're welcome to make your perception checks to start like looking about. But before you do that, do you want to use any potions? Do you want to do anything at all?
Did she use the spider climb already to get to where she is?
No, that was just a regular survival. That was without the potion.
Some people say that I never got over my obsession with Phil Collins. But take a look at me now.
Are you reading off your jokes?
It's not my jokes. They're Steve's jokes.
Yeah.
He uses them
Ban
most.
that man.
They belong
Steve's
to him.
banned.
So I have the potion of spider climb,
Levitate,
and
visibility. And they are labeled for you.
Okay, well...
he drew a spider. He drew like a line with an arrow underneath it pointing up. And the other one, he didn't label because you wouldn't see it.
That is probably accurate for what Ophios would do.
Because it's invisibility. Yep, I got it. Okay, well, I'm like more than you said at like 100 feet up. Nobody could really see me from here, could they?
I mean, realistically, I could see somebody from 100 feet away.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, a football field's 300 feet, and Brady always sees the end zone.
Did he tell me how long each of them last?
No, he did not. But I mean, you know that he wouldn't set you up with something that ends in seconds.
Okay.
Gotta drink it all.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I guess I'll drink the potion of invisibility.
Cool. And then it's one of those things where you see your hands, literally fingertips all the way down. Everything disappears.
It's wild.
Yeah. So you have invisibility on. Do you want to drink any of the others, or do you want to start doing like perceptions and whatnot from now?
I guess let's see. Because I'm gonna be going straight down anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I could just do the levitate.
If you want to, sure.
Because that's what I would do after I do my perception checks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I will do that too.
Cool. So you said after you do your perception checks, correct?
Yeah, I already took invisibility, so I'll do my perception checks and then I'll take the potion of levitation.
Perfect. So you quaff the invisibility, and that allows you to like probably a little nervous at first, but once you realize exactly how invisible you are, you're able to stand fearlessly like a naked man in front of a mirror at the top of the cliff without worrying about anybody noticing you. I know I sound kind of far away. I got the dog in my.
Oh, you're fine.
So with the at the top of the cliff and looking everything out, you can take your time to roll your perception, unless like I don't know how much time you'd want to spend just kind of like looking about. How long do you think you would spend just kind of searching around before you'd want to start moving?
Not more than like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Just quickly, like I would just be checking the whole kind of area, just scanning it real quick, and then I'd probably make my way down.
For 5 minutes, why don't you roll me one perception check and let's see what happens there.
Advantage or normal?
No advantage on this one. Thori.
Normal.
Yes!
That's all I needed, just one. What do I see?
Purina, great, not just. Sorry. So you are able to like spend time up there and look. First thing you see, the whole place is set on fire. You actually have a mixed feelings on this. On one hand, you're happy. Fuck the parent. Seriously, fuck the parent. No, we don't appropriate that song for our game. No, okay. So
I'm like, no, just kidding.
Gonna be a no for me, dog. Sorry.
Tyler.
Hey, you got nothing from me.
So you're able to see the whole place is burning. And again, on one hand, you are happy because fuck the parent. Like they're terrible people. This is a work camp. This is induced servitude at best, slavery at worst that they have to here. Indentured servitude at best, slavery at worst that they do here. Like it is awful. And so there's that like joyous feeling that you get about that. On the flip side, not everybody that was a slave or a prisoner or a worker here was able to get away from those fires. Not everybody was able to do it. And so the idea that the innocents may have burnt with it kind of gives a negative emotion. Then you think of all the parent guards that would have burned with it. And again, gives you like that, not happiness, but like that vengeful kind of like satisfaction. Knowing that they went down with suffering. You know what I mean? Because they've done some pretty horrible things. But then flipping it again, you lived here legit for a couple of years. You know what I mean? So even that twinge of Stockholm syndrome starts like, this was home. Never mind the people, but literally the buildings. Like that building over there that's burnt down. Like legit, you spent some time talking to... Anyways, it was home to a degree. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so you kind of like have this big swirl of emotions. But Rena's better than somebody that gets easily distracted by all that's kind of like running through her mind. Maybe sidetrack for 15, 20 seconds or so, but push to the back of the head. More important things at hand. You focus and are able to see that there are a few smatterings of guards here and there, but you also see there's a few small groups of survivors, the workers as well. You notice a movement to the side guard, a movement to the side. Oh, that one's not a guard. wait, they're kind of moving quietly. Oh no, there's like 3 people behind them too. And then you see them go over to a building, quick knock on the door, door opens up, another one lets them in. Like, okay, there's some more people here. Also looking about, you can see your old smithy charred, but not completely burnt down, which is good news. Unfortunately, the library took a pretty heavy hit. But overall, you can see the guards are very, very spaced out and not many there. You're pretty sure you can pick your way through there. Much easier than Messi could. I mean, you know the area better than most. But the building that belongs to the captain of the guard. It's over in that area that seemed to be untouched by the fire.
That's convenient. And that's it? That's all I can see?
Yeah, that's kind of what you take in, all those fun little details. The natty 20 got you the survivors.
Okay, cool. So then I'd start.
So you also see that magical artifact that's hanging right in front of you. If only you could just reach out and grab it.
It's just far enough away that I can't reach it.
It's like a carrot. We call it plot.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I'll jump. No, okay.
Drink the potion first!
Oh, whoops.
Drink the potion on the way
drink
down.
the potion while you're falling.
True.
Chug, 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 chug.
Okay,
Like your
just
life
chug.
depends on it.
I'll just chug the potion.
Oh, that's fun. It says, this is now being followed and hosted by I Love You, Sean, Mark, Bob, Wade. Oh, that's fun. You're missing Tyler, though. I Love You, Sean, Mark, Bob, Wade. Why isn't Tyler's name on there?
Yeah,
Huh?
I was on
Huh?
tour with him. Jack wasn't on tour with Mark, Bob, and
Who's
Wade.
Sean?
I've known Mark, Bob, and Wade for so much longer than Jack did or Sean did.
Yeah.
Sean is Jack.
Sean
Daelric.
is Jack, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Sean is Jacksepticeye.
Oh, Jack. Okay. Oh. I know that name because other people told me, so. Who is he? Huh? We don't even know.
Septic eye, I've heard.
Oh. Yeah. Tell him to wash his hands before he touches his face. What?
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm sure he's heard tons of those bad jokes. So you drink your potion. So after this, Rena, you say you drink the potion and you're gonna lower yourself down. So there's actually a strange sensation where you have to like give yourself into trust of the magics and whatnot. And of
Like
Ophios.
Charlie in the Chocolate Factory?
Yes, kinda. You know what I mean? So you drink that potion, you like, step the foot out, and it doesn't land on anything. It's not like you step out onto like an invisible platform. It doesn't land on anything. But you do make that little leap of faith, and you jump out. And I imagine you're smart enough to like stay close enough to the edge that, and you jump out.
Yeah.
And you don't jump out and land on something. That'd be ridiculous. You jump out and like literally where you jump up to, you stop there. So you actually stop like a couple inches above the ground behind you, as opposed to and dropping to there, right? And it's like, whoa, I'm suspended midair.
That's so cool. But that's it? I can't like I can't move anywhere?
You absolutely can't. Well, you try to like walk and you realize
I
can't walk. Oh no, I can't walk. It's like, maybe there were like a moment of panic, like nobody else can see you anyway, so it's okay if you're a little ridiculous. You like end up like lying down and like reaching out and like grabbing the ground and pulling yourself back to the ground. You're like, okay, I'm back over the ground, and so now you feel safe because you're over the ground. And then you kind of like spend a couple moments and you think down, and you're like, oh, I'm back. Think up. Whoa! And you come to the realization that even though you can't move yourself laterally without some sort of other propulsion, you can move yourself up and down. So in theory, if you like ran as hard as you could and jumped off of the cliff, with however much force and momentum you push yourself with, you're going to travel for a distance straight forward.
Well, I'm not trying to go too far inward, but yeah, I guess I'll try to like run just enough so that I think it would give me like just kind of, I don't know, to like arc downwards.
Yeah, absolutely. So you
To like
run.
swan dive. Like
Yeah,
dive.
you run and you jump and you don't put all of your all into it. You just run and jump a bit so you go forward so you're not going to drop right in around
An athletics check.
Yeah. No, because it's not necessary because there's no penalty for failure. She just stops sooner, right? And then you just kind of like think down. No, slower down. Okay. And you're able to go down and with the momentum, like you said, arc dive and you're good to go. You land on the ground with no issues whatsoever, and kind of thinking to yourself, this is cool. And then you were so distracted by what you were doing that you didn't notice the guard coming around the corner until
But I'm still invisible.
he didn't notice you. And you're like,
Yeah.
and you like quickly reach for your axe, and he completely ignores it. And then like when you're like, huh, and then he like hears the huh and like looks up and like, hello, hello, and like shrugs and keeps walking on.
I'm just stood there with my axe, like waiting for him to do something, and then realized, duh, I'm invisible.
What are you going to do now that you're here?
Okay, so my ultimate goal is to make my way to the
Downtown.
like yeah downtown.
Making my way
Downtown. No, to the captain's or the commander's building or whatever.
Mhm.
That's the area that I'm going to be heading towards, but I'm trying to think because you said that my smithing station was also
Mm-hmm.
relatively untouched.
Mhm.
So I think I want to go there first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you take a little detour, and you make your way over to where your smithing place was, which is actually kind of like where they came up from, but they didn't stay there. They walk in deeper. So they're not anywhere near there right now. And you make your way over to the smithing station, and you're able to kind of like make your way into it. You're careful, picking your way through the town. DC for you is actually kind of low, but you're able to roll a stealth with advantage.
Okay.
Now that song's stuck in my head.
Did it pop for you?
What?
Did you roll it yet?
Yeah, I did. Ah, shoot.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it either.
Yay.
She's like, I want to know the result. I'm not happy with what I rolled, but I don't know. I'm not just
all
happy
right, all
either.
right. I'll do it again.
Now it populated for me.
Yeah, me as well. 14. Are you happy with your 14? Again, the DC is lower because the area and so on and so forth, and you're
invisible.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you are able to make your way over towards your place, no problems. But kind of pick your way around, be careful. Eventually, when you think the coast is clear, open the door. That was my noise.
You're hungry.
Open the door and make your way into the smithy. Shut the door behind you, and you're alone inside there. I mean, there's still a bit of light left to the sky. It's not complete darkness yet right now, but it is getting a bit darker. Luckily, you have pair and eyes, and you can see well enough inside this place. With the part of the roof that's been burnt a bit and letting light in the windows and whatnot. So you can kind of like look around in the area. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or do you want to just make an overall investigation check?
I would like to look for and see if I had maybe left any spare axes, like hand axes, small, or daggers or anything really like that.
Sure.
Just kind of look around.
Sure, absolutely. So why don't you roll me a perception check?
Okay.
Sorry.
Investigation.
Investigation check.
Investigation.
And
but
again,
normal,
I
right?
have to give you advantage because this is your smithy. You spent tons of hours here.
Right.
So nice.
Okay.
Yikes.
Ooh.
So unfortunately, like it's one of those things where you're walking around the place and you're looking and you know the areas to look and everything, but there's like, even though the place wasn't completely burnt down or anything, there is enough charring in here and stuff that did collapse. Also, the calamity of people scrambling out of here. Maybe some things were taken. Nothing is like jumping out at you, and the whole while nagging in the back of your mind is this look down at your hand. Okay, I'm still invisible. And you like looking down again, I'm still invisible. And eventually just kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'm just wasting time doing this. You're welcome to try again and to look again. But you, in the back of your mind, you're like, I don't know when I'm going to, these things are going to, how long they're going to last for before I lose them. Maybe I should start heading in that direction.
That's good enough. It's good enough. I'll just head out.
Cool. And so you are able to start, heading your way downtown. And roll me another stealth with with advantage to get over there. You boys, where did we last leave off with you?
I just rolled a natty 1 on perception, and I was
Oh, that's right.
Did that show up?
It did.
Yeah, it
She's
did.
like, it didn't show up, did it?
It didn't show up, right? Yeah.
Do you want to
Oh.
luck that?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I do.
Pray, fingers crossed.
Please be a 4. Yes.
Oh!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Did a 10. That was important.
That was good. That was good. You guys have so much luck. That is beautiful. Awesome. So you actually you got the 10. Again, I have the DC set low for you because of all the details. 10 was my DC for you, and it was 15 for what's his face. So you actually are able to pick your way through the town. Sorry, not 15, sorry. 17, whatever it was. So you're able to pick your way through the town, avoiding guards narrowly. Even if you make a noise, you're able to hold still or step out of the way quiet enough that none of them notice you. This is thus far a no-kill stealth mission, and you're actually just barely making it in your little video game there, Assassin's Creed or whatever it is. So you get all the way down to the central area. Most importantly, could you roll me a perception check?
Advantage or no? None. Okay, got it.
Yikes.
And with you coming up over by the house of the commander, sorry, the captain of the guard, and with or commander, right? Yes, commander.
Commander.
And with the other two coming up by the house of the commander in this area, and the not so charred area of the area, why don't we call this week's session right here with your 391 perception check and your 7 perception check. It's a perfect spot.
Rena, you could use a luck die.
Shh, Tyler, what's the matter with you?
For my perception.
That's it. I'm glad that I love you, Sean, Mike, Bob, and Wade doesn't have any. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I'm just saying they only love Sean, Mark, Bob, and Wade. Just saying. There's a reason for it, Tyler. Just saying.
Because I pay attention to things?
Yeah, you know what? Because sometimes you just let me have my fun, okay? Awesome. So why don't we end the session here? I know it was a bit of a slower start because of the combat, but the combat was a lot of fun. I'm looking for... We're all playing next week, right? Yeah, we're all here. Wait. Next week is the 19th. It's my wife's birthday. But I don't think we're doing anything for her birthday because we're going away to Maine for the day afterwards, which is my anniversary. Let me just double check that.
I mean, you could also do dinner with her if you had time.
She doesn't get home from... I won't get home from work until like 10. She gets home from work with my daughter at like 9 and then has to put her down. So dinner at 10 p.m. doesn't exactly... I mean, I do it, right? But on stream, so... She's like, just go stream. I don't care.
Oh, it's the 18th on next Friday, not 19th.
Is it?
Yeah, 19th is Saturday.
Oh,
Today's
you're so
Saturday,
right.
Daelric.
Win! Awesome. Good to go. That's just my brother's anniversary. That doesn't matter to me. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. So so next Friday we will be playing then. I'm excited about it. And we're going to come back and see what happens next week. So before we go anywhere, Rena, please tell everybody who you are, why they should come watch your show, and why they should make their own new Twitch name. I love Rena, the Queen of Destroyers.
Yeah, you should. Cause I'm the realist. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Anyway.
Realist? You're the realist?
I'm the realist.
Realist.
No, I am Rita the Destroyer. I stream here on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer. I am playing Resident Evil 4 right now, which is spoopy and very fun. And I'm very good at sniping. I'm the queen of headshots. Just throwing that out there. And
She has it on easy mode, and she put on the assist. Just saying.
Aim assist.
I don't have aim assist, okay? There's no aim assist. The game's too old. It's just regular mode, though,
Listen,
by the way.
Your game's too old. What? Got her. She's married.
You're too old.
Oof. That one hit because it's real.
Anyway, yeah, you can find me over here on Twitch. I've got Twitter. I've got Instagram. I got all those things if y'all are looking.
I'm looking.
Yeah. There it is.
I'm looking at Messi.
And Friday nights are for the boys.
Which boys?
We're the boys.
We're all the boys.
We're the boys.
You're the boys. All three of you are the boys.
Daelric is
Oh.
the
Okay, I like it then.
Daelric is the 40-year-old boy who.
I am
can't
not
seem
40.
to,
I'm nowhere near 40.
Damn.
Can't
I
seem to
just turned
realize-
31.
That face makes me think maybe
I
that
don't
one was a
think
little bit
it's
of a
31.
Mm-hmm.
30 what, Daelric? 30 what?
31.
1 plus 9?
No, no. Jesus. Oy. Messy.
Anyway. Hey, what's up, Messy Cat? Messy Twitch on Twitter. I just got a job, so I'm not going to be doing much anymore. But I wasn't doing much to begin with, so that's my story. Thanks.
Beautiful. Thank you, Messy. I was looking for. What do you mean that's not the? Should you whisper that things are down the pipe for something else down the pipe, or do you not even want to whisper about things like that yet?
I gotta meet with them first, but we gotta because we have to decide where it's gonna be and whether or not we're doing the thing that I messaged you about. So yeah, we're gonna hold off.
There is nothing going on in the near future with the big PORN. Tyler.
Hi. I'm Tyler.
Yeah.
I am officially unemployed as of last week. I think I talked about this last time, but my goal right now is to kind of try and go full time on Twitch. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/apocalypto_12, doing a variety of stuff. Big into multiplayer gaming and getting more and more into D&D, which somehow I stick around and hang out with this guy over here named Scott in multiple D&D campaigns, including another one that will hopefully start back up soon. I think we have an official date in like 10 days. It's the official renew of Wrath and Glory over on Maggie's channel.
It's technically while I'm on vacation, actually. I'll check with the wife on that one.
Yeah. So I'm here on Fridays. I'm over on Lost Initiative with Scott on Wednesdays, and somehow I'm ending up in another campaign with Scott on Monday. I don't know how it is. I just can't get away from the guy, you know. And so come see me over on Twitch. Also check me out on social media, Apocalypto_12 everywhere, and YouTube Apocalypto12. Hopefully I'll get more stuff up for that. And I also have a big charity event coming up next month, which I will talk more about later.
Awesome. Thank you. And if you'd just like to check Tyler out, you can do so right now, as he's beautifully sitting right there in the camera. I am Daelric. You already found me. If you want to find me in other places, scroll down and click links. Otherwise, you know, you can Google me. Or not. That's cool. I know why you're really here. It's for the cat. I hate cats.
The cat food.
Cat food.
Don't do it. What are you
Snacking on
doing?
it.
Put that away.
Don't.
Daelric,
What?
stop. Daelric, stop.
You missed.
Nope.
No,
The dog will find it.
Scott, stop.
Oh, fucking wait. All right, everybody. Have yourselves a great day. Thank you for sorry for us starting so late. I got out of work super late. It was a very, very long and stressful day. And I just want big thanks to you three, because honestly, it was, you don't understand. I woke up with a booming headache, with a not so nice text message, and my whole day was so crappy that for literally the first time in over 2 years of working at my current job, I ever showed I'm always one of those people that I come to work and people are like, hey, good morning. I'm like, yeah, it is. You know, like I'm just always, and I actually was frumpy this morning, like, Mah. And I actually, it was super embarrassing. So thank you guys for turning my day around. You're all so amazing.
Yeah, no problem. It's coming out of your paycheck, though, so just...
I noticed.
Wait, hold on. What?
Yep.
Money?
You guys are getting paid?